I've been away for quite some time. What happens periodically is I have to deal with a certain resource. I have to acquire something. Um, and it dries up, like when you're dealing with a dealer providing an illicit drug. Um, every once in a while, a shipment will get busted, or a dealer who's connected directly to a source will get arrested. I see it in the marijuana community all the time. And then, like, that resource dries up, and nobody can find any of it, and they have to rely on their stock. And that is exactly what happened with a substance called gray water. Now, when you see it, you'll note that the gray water that I have doesn't look gray at all. And I have to warn you, it's pretty much mostly human blood. There it is right here. There's a lot of deep well dirt in it too. It's a very dark liquid. I get a very poor man's mixture because I can't really afford it. And what I do with it is my vapor is broken, so I can't mix it into the e-liquid. So I have to lace a cigarette, rebake that, re-dry it out in like a... I have a few different devices for it. All of them taste like shit. And I smoke it, and it's basically the worst cigarette you've ever had in your entire life. But it totally works for the purpose of gray water. And what gray water does is something very important to anyone who's been in the deep well. I can't talk about it, but trust me, gray water is useful, and it's a good thing to have. I'm not sure if you can get it on the camera, but this is like a deep blood red. It's like a crazy red. Let's see if we can get... it mostly comes out brown. I'd say this mixture wasn't done as well, but I really don't have an option. I must have this stuff. Pretty much everyone from the deep well has to have it. And this is all that I'll have probably for, the sources have dried up before, namely last winter. And that was fucking brutal. You can see it leaves more of a reddish. So that's my supply for who knows how long. Likely it'll be at least 2 months, and that's not enough. I either have to reacquire a vape, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could afford it, but with with the little monster, he eats too much. I can't. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need gray water. I'm gonna have to take more dangerous jobs, essentially, And I don't like that, because the more dangerous jobs are starting to go to the forest, and the forest is clearly connected directly to the deep well, and like stuff is leaking through. It shouldn't be getting out as much as it is, but it is clearly seeping through its connection to the deep well. There's so much stuff. Like, I haven't even been able to record like a tenth of it. It's crazy how much is going on in those woods. This is just a heads up so that you guys can know what I'm doing. I'm spending most of my time trying to get more gray water, trying to get a system going where I can actually consume it and not feel like my body is being torn asunder from the consumption of it. The vapor really did help. Really made it a very smooth, calming high, like a creative sort of blending. I can feel the turmoil. Like I have to constantly dose with this stuff. This method is just not good. I gotta go. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I gotta make sure the little monster's fed. And I gotta see if I can get... Are you gonna focus? Are you gonna focus at all? Camera? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get any more of this. I really don't want to smoke it, but I have to. I have to smoke it in the cigarettes. There's just no other way. There's so much blood in this mix. There should be more of the actual gray water. You have to have some blood. The most preferable is rake blood. It makes the process manageable if you're, having it in this form. Although, if you're going to vape it, I would say that operator mucus would be the best. Yeah. I mean, that stuff's not cheap. That's probably the most expensive you could get it for. Alright, I gotta go. Stay safe out there.